Are you ready to conquer some of the most challenging questions you'll face on the Pennsylvania real estate exam? Whether you're just starting your study journey or brushing up before test day, understanding the duties of the Real Estate Commission and the ins and outs of the Recovery Fund is absolutely essential. These topics aren't just test fodder, they're real-world knowledge that every successful agent needs. So let's dive in and make sure you're prepared to ace this section. First, let's break down the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission. Picture it as the backbone of the state's real estate industry. The commission is made up of professionals and public members who work together to keep the industry fair, ethical, and transparent. Their main job? To oversee the licensing of real estate brokers and salespersons, making sure everyone who practices real estate in Pennsylvania meets strict standards. They also create and enforce the rules that govern how real estate is bought, sold, and managed in the state. The PA Real Estate Commission is a regulatory body, which means it has the authority to grant, suspend, or revoke licenses. It also investigates complaints, holds hearings, and can impose penalties when necessary. Think of the commission as both a guide and a watchdog, helping agents do their best work while also protecting the public from unethical or illegal practices. If you want to keep your license in good standing, it's crucial to understand and follow the commission's rules. So what happens if someone believes a real estate professional has acted improperly? If you or a client has a complaint, you can file it with the Pennsylvania Department of State. This kicks off a formal process. The department investigates the claim, and if there's enough evidence, a hearing is scheduled. During the hearing, both sides can present their case, and the commission decides what action, if any, should be taken. This process ensures fairness and accountability in the industry. But what if a broker or salesperson mishandles a client's money? That's where the Pennsylvania Real Estate Recovery Fund comes in. This special fund is designed to protect consumers who suffer financial losses due to fraud, misrepresentation, or dishonest acts by licensed real estate professionals. If a court finds a broker or salesperson guilty and the victim can't collect the money owed, the Recovery Fund can pay out up to $20,000 per claim. It's a safety net that helps maintain trust in the real estate system. Let's test your knowledge. Which of the following is not a duty of the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission? A. Administering the Real Estate Recovery Fund. B. Issuing real estate licenses. C. Enforcing criminal penalties for license law violations. D. Adopting rules and regulations for licensees. The answer is C. Enforcing criminal penalties for license law violations is not a duty of the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission. The commission can investigate and discipline, but criminal penalties are handled by the courts. Here's a hint. They don't just issue licenses. They can also investigate complaints, hold disciplinary hearings, and even create new regulations to keep the industry up to date. Understanding these powers is key to both passing your exam and practicing real estate responsibly. If you disagree with the decision made by the commission, where do you go to appeal? A. U.S. Supreme Court. B. Commonwealth Court of Pennsylvania. C. Local Police Department. D. State Legislature. The answer is B. Commonwealth Court of Pennsylvania. This court handles appeals from state agencies like the Real Estate Commission. Who is eligible to make a claim against the Recovery Fund? A. Any licensed real estate agent. B. Anyone who suffered a direct financial loss due to a licensed professional's wrongful actions. C. Only real estate brokers. D. Members of the Real Estate Commission. The answer is B. Anyone who suffered a direct financial loss due to a licensed professional's wrongful actions. The fund is designed to protect consumers, not licensees or commission members. What is the maximum amount payable from the Recovery Fund per claim? A. $5,000. B. $10,000. C. $20,000. D. $50,000. The answer is C. $20,000. The Recovery Fund can pay up to $20,000 per claim, providing a significant safety net for consumers. How often does the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission meet? A. Monthly. B. Quarterly. C. Annually. D. As needed. The answer is B. Quarterly. The commission meets at least 4 times a year to conduct business and address regulatory matters. How many members are on the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission? A. 5. B. 7. C. 11. D. 9. The answer is C. 11. The commission is composed of 11 members, including professionals and public representatives. What is the main purpose of the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission? A. Promote real estate sales. B. Protect the public interest. C. Increase license fees. D. Support real estate agents. The answer is B. Protect the public interest. The Commission's primary goal is to ensure fairness, ethics, and transparency in the real estate industry. Which of the following is a power of the Commission? A. Setting commission rates. B. Adopting rules and regulations. C. Representing clients in court. D. Selling real estate. The answer is B. Adopting rules and regulations. The Commission does not set commission rates or represent clients, but it does create and enforce rules for licensees. Who investigates complaints against real estate licensees? A. Local police. B. The Commission. C. Department of State. D. The Governor. The answer is C. Department of State. The Department of State investigates complaints, and the Commission reviews the findings and takes action if needed. What must happen before a claim can be paid from the recovery fund? A. Complaint filed. B. Court judgment obtained. C. Commission approval. D. License revoked. The answer is B. Court judgment obtained. A court must find the licensee liable and the victim unable to collect before the recovery fund pays out. As you can see, mastering the duties of the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission and the Recovery Fund isn't just about memorizing facts. It's about understanding how these systems protect both consumers and professionals. By knowing the rules, the process for complaints, and the powers of the Commission, you'll be ready for anything the exam throws your way, and you'll be a more responsible, trustworthy agent in the field. Next up, let's tackle licensure. Keep up the great work, and remember, knowledge is your best asset in real estate.